Leisure the go. Leisure the go.
Yeet, yeet your mother.
Jesus Christ. I keep forgetting that we're automatically muted when this intro is over. I can't stand it. What's up, everybody? Welcome to SelfMade Overtime. I'm your host, Ibu of SelfMade, Ibu Russell Pierce, Ibu Wrestling Twitter, and I'm joined by Rob. And fear not, folks, it's the same co-host, it's your same time slot, and in many ways, you're getting the same show. Don't be worried, don't be scared, don't be disappointed. It's the same time slot, and again, it's largely the same show. It's Ibu and Rob talking shit, and honestly, just talking to you guys and picking your brain about pro wrestling. That will largely completely unchanged. The core content covered will alter a little bit. This is Self-Made Overtime, and today we will be talking about the matches that we watched in Self-Made last week. If you're not a member of Self-Made, it shouldn't be a big deal in the sense that what you'll be getting is recommendations for matches that you should check out anyway. We'll talk about these matches. We'll talk about Malcolm X, which we watched last week. We'll talk a little bit about Tyrese Halliburton, maybe some funny behind-the-scenes stories. And you'll get a lot of fun announcements today on this show, one of which is a pretty big bombshell, and the other one is just kind of a fun, cool thing to know. So you'll get those, and largely, like the Raw review before it, you guys will drive the show. So please like this video. Please help support it. Please don't get us canceled. And I don't mean cancel as in the modern cancel. I mean literally help us not get the show canceled. And drive the show, man. Ask us whatever you want to ask us. Ask us whatever you guys would like us to talk about. It could be about literally anything. Feel free to ask us questions. Feel free to do whatever you'd like to do. And we'll address you guys. You guys will drive the show as you always do. And we'll hang out here for 2 hours like we always do. It's your same Tuesday show. The name is a little bit different, though. So welcome to the first episode of Self-Made Overtime, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for supporting us. Like the video. Subscribe to Russell Pierce if you're not subscribed. And again, send us your super chats. While you're doing that, and I so appreciate that I really, really do appreciate this, people supporting. While you do that, I'll trust it over to Rob. Rob, how you feeling today, man? What's going on?
Feeling all right. I'm feeling all right, man. It's the very first episode of Self-Made Overtime.
Mm-hmm.
Because certain people killed the Monday Night Raw review. Not gonna name names. TKO. So, we're here reviewing some of the stuff. I'm excited as fuck to review some of the stuff that we've watched in the Self-Made Discord, which, remember, guys, only starts at a mere measly small $5. We watched a lot of wrestling in there over the past 2 weeks, but I think my favorite thing that we've watched so far, if not that one Cage of Death watch along we did, it was the past two watch alongs. The past two watch alongs were very fun, especially the Malcolm X watch along that we did on Saturday night, which I'm so ready to talk about a lot of this shit, man. So ready. So
As am I, Rob. As am I. And folks, if you didn't already see my post, Chris O'Bread is joining us. So you look forward to that. Chris O'Bread will be joining us to talk a little bit about Malcolm X. But like I said, folks, we have a big announcement today, and it'll be shown to you guys in the form of a video. So that'll be my retention strategy. You guys can stick around for that and be excited for that. And I'm excited to see you guys see that announcement. That announcement's coming later today. And again, if you're not a member of the Self-Made Discord, that's totally fine. This content should still be valuable for you as a podcast because, again, it's still your boys talking pro wrestling. And if anything, we'll recommend matches that you'd be keen on checking out. So, again, nothing has changed here. For the sake of transparency, though, Rob has watched Monday Night Raw. So if you'd like to ask Rob a take about Raw, you can ask him a take about Raw. On my end, I didn't watch the show live. However, I heard a lot of good things about Iyo Sky versus Roxanne Perez. And so I did fire up the Watch Wrestling, and I watched Iyo Sky versus Roxanne Perez, and I saw some of the surrounding segments and setups for Iyo Sky and Roxanne Perez. And if I'm being completely honest, now I was probably going to watch that at some point anyway. But one of my motivations was, look, I'm sure people, this audience, they're gonna want to know my opinions on this thing. And so, you know what? I'll watch it. I'll have it watched before the podcast. I'm sure people are gonna ask me about it. So I did go and watch it, and I'm sure people are gonna want to ask about it and people are gonna want to talk about it. So I had that watched. I checked out what's going on with Iyo Sky. Rob has watched the show. If you guys really want our WWE/Raw takes, there you go. So you know what we have under our belts, so you know what to ask about if you really want us to. And then beyond that, I saw that they announced a 4-way for Clash in Paris. So there you go. That's just transparency, and just so you guys know before you send us any money about anything. But again, you can ask us about whatever it is you'd like to ask us about. And with that said, I'd like to get that ball going right now. Again, this is your show, guys. So Rob, let's get the first super chats out the way.
Exactly, guys. The super chats make it your show. You ask whatever you want. You give whatever take you want. Whether we judge it or not is up to us. But remember, guys, you steer this Tuesday show with your super chat. So let's get it started with Love Dogs Avery 199. Iyo and Roxanne on a PLE will be something special. That match was fantastic. Y'all. I really like the idea of giving some of these women impromptu matches on the show, but I would also like for some of them to be focused on a little bit more and announced in advance. I did like the storytelling. I do like the storytelling that they're doing currently with the Kabuki Warriors and Iyo Sky and Rhea Ripley, though. I just hope now what we can hope for is that it's not the usual Triple H formula, and it takes us 10 years to fucking get to the point. But I do like what they got going on. I like how they had the interference and the Kabuki Warriors accidentally cost her the match. I like the way they played that out. And I did like the tension afterwards where Asuka basically was like, yo, don't fucking get up in my face, bro, and pushed her like away from her. And then Rhea Ripley coming to Iyo later on and being like, yo, like, I don't think they have your best interest at heart. So obviously this means we're gonna get the Kabuki Warriors and Rhea Ripley and Iyo Sky. And I'm interested to see how that's gonna go, man. I'm very interested to see how that's gonna go.
Listen, everybody involved is a good wrestler. Rhea and Iyo versus the Kabuki Warriors. It's like the lady version of when the Bucks were feuding with Kenny Omega and Hangman Page, kind of, or like Golden Lovers versus Hangman versus the Bucks. So it's going to be that kind of like friendship lore storyline, like story-driven tag match that people get into. And Iyo Sky is the best wrestler in WWE. So Io's tremendous. She's going to continue to be tremendous. She went long with Roxanne last night. That was an excellent match. The crowd was fantastic for it. And Roxy's just a natural. She's just a natural. She's great at what she does. That will continue. I watched the match and I thought this was excellent. And I think all the directions that they're setting up for Iyo are good directions, and they're interesting directions. So I'm happy for all the fans of Iyo. I'm happy for the people that are excited about this thing, and I will keep an eye on Iyo Sky for sure. So good stuff. And I'd also like to watch Roxy and Iyo in a pay-per-view.
All right. Sorry, hold on. I was answering something in the group chat.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the super chat. Big Van Kale, 20 Mexican pesos. Hey Rob, favorite dinosaur? I don't have a favorite dinosaur. Where did this come from? What the fuck? What the hell?
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Probably like the only one that can fly, Velociraptor, I guess. Only one that can fly, I guess. Like all them other niggas are weak. Austin Kinkle, $5. I better get a good breakdown of Sap and Muta. Also, shout out for Big Rocks and Big EO. Oh man.
Yeah. Austin, we got you. Listen, again, like I said, folks, we're going to talk about all the matches that we watched in the self-made match recommendations. And the cool thing about those is we get to experience those matches with you guys. And if you're in the Discord, again, for only $5, we watched all these cool fucking matches from all these different time periods. The one thing is we don't have the time to review them. And so the cool thing is on this show, we could actually give like detailed analysis of what we watched. So I'm excited about that. And I will absolutely give my review of Bob Sapp and Great Muta. And again, if you're not in the Discord, don't feel alienated because, I mean, one, you should join. But if you don't want to join, and that's totally fine. I totally understand some people, whether it's just not their thing or they just don't want to part with the money. Look at this as just, okay, these guys are putting me on to wrestling that I otherwise wouldn't have even thought about. And maybe now in my free time, I should go check some of it out. So that's how I would look at it. And again, Bob Sapp Muta, good shit. We'll talk about it.
All right. Thank you for the super chat. Go Birds XCL 499. Ibu, you got this debate that Bingo Hall wrestler has nothing on the GOAT. Oh, brother.
I'm gonna be honest.
Sure.
Folks, I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about this debate. And the more I think deeply about it, the more I think I have a chance in this Kenny Omega CM Punk thing. Folks, we are 6 days away from me stepping in the ring with AO. And speaking of which, I can tell you now, the announcement that we're going to break today has to do with AO versus Ibu next week in SelfMade. I won't tell you what it is, but that's your first clue. The second clue will come midstream, but the first clue is this announcement has to do with me versus AO. So lock in for that. It's a big time one. It's a bombshell. It's a banger announcement. I think the timeline is going to be very, very excited about what I reveal or what we reveal shortly.
All right. Thank you for the super chat. Vernacular 499 got home from a music festival just in time to join chat for my match rec. 2000s ladder matches were different. RIP to Joey Mercury's nose.
Yo, let's just talk about it now. Rob, we watched in SelfMade on Sunday. It was Armageddon 2006. It was the main event. It was the opening match. Sorry, the second match, because the first match was you don't got to pull anything up, Rob. Don't worry, you're fine.
No, I'm not. My pizza's ready. I got to go get it in a second, but continue.
This fat ass nigga.
Oh, cry, nigga. Cry, nigga. What the fuck? You ate right before we got on the show.
Bro,
what the fuck?
All right, you know what? Let's be transparent. So, chat, you want to know why this is a long countdown? Nigga, I was eating chicken wings, motherfucker. I was going
exactly.
through
You're fucking black. You eating chicken.
Nigga,
like a moth to a flame. You wasn't here eating chicken.
That fucking music y'all niggas was hearing, like while that shit was going, I'm like,
dead ass. He's literally just eating chicken.
I'm running through them, nigga. I'm looking right now. I'm seeing fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bones, nigga. I had me that. I had a calzone, a buffalo chicken calzone. But here's the thing: was I being a fat ass nigga? Was I being a big back nigga? Yes, I was. But did I do it on air? No. Hold on. I did it before we went live. See, I said, you know what? I'll delay the show and eat my shit now.
How many podcasts, chat? How many podcasts do we have footage of Ibu eating on stream, chat? How many?
I so think I should eat this pizza during we on there. Like, nigga.
Yo, no, I'm just asking. I'm just asking. How much footage, chat, do we have of Ibu eating and frying chicken live on air, by the way? Frying chicken on air.
Literally never happened. No proof. Never happened. But this nigga Rob,
let me go get this
trying to make
burns.
Oh, fucking brother. Go get your fucking pizza. Look at this fucking this fucking fat fuck. You know, just the chat says Crystal Brett said yummy yum. Heaven Johnson said he usually does it live, mind you. Tristan said you cook on air. Not true. False. Pedro said it's always Ibu. Moonlights at wings in a calzone. Calzone is crazy. How's that crazy? Gopher said we always hear that damn air fryer. Come on, man. Come on, man. I bet those wings are on a paper plate. Mind your business. Mind your fucking business. This is the same guy that was also cooking spaghetti and fried rice at one point. That's y'all. See, now y'all are. Dre said wings in a calzone. Ibu's stomach gonna sound like the beginning of Crew Love. I'm right now. I'm doing okay. Pedro said he cooks on air. I hear that rice cooker in the background. Can't confirm or deny. It literally happened 2 weeks ago. You had Kool-Aid on the side of those wings, huh? Nah, I got water. Wasn't Ibu making rice one episode? Y'all are being like loud. Like y'all are screaming. You're yelling at me. King of the North said, sources tell me Ibu has 2 air fryers going at a time. I do have 2 microwaves. Tristan speaking facts. He said, not gonna lie, paper plates are good. Facts. He doesn't use his camera because he's too busy with that chicken. Yes, that's a fact. My camera is off so I can eat. Correct. Look at this nigga. Look at this nigga.
You're gonna cry.
Show the people what the pizza look like. Did you order
this shit off?
Did you make it in the oven?
No, it's I made it in the oven, and these people buy fucking a bunch of pepperoni pizzas, so I got to pick all this shit off.
You don't like pepperoni?
Are we not supposed to eat pepperoni?
I keep forgetting Rob a Muslim. I keep forgetting. You don't live like one.
That's just not true. You nigga, weren't you the one on the timeline tweeting about foot jobs at 3 o'clock in the morning last night?
That's cap. That didn't fucking happen. What are you talking about? Where did that happen?
That didn't happen?
No. And don't prove it.
I can't prove it.
Anyways, Rob, what did you think of the Armageddon 06 ladder match?
Chris is saying no, because I ate the pepperoni on the pizza one time, and that was in Texas, and I was drunk. I wasn't thinking about pulling the fucking pepperoni off the pizza. Anyways, like what?
This is crazy, bro. All right. Anyway, Armageddon 06 ladder match. Joey Mercury.
Now, did you want to get into this first, or did you? Did you want to let me do it?
Brought it up, so we'll talk about it. Listen, it was Joey Mercury and Johnny Nitro, Eminem, versus William Regal and Dave Taylor versus Paul London and Brian Kendrick and the Hardy Boys. Now, this match was originally scheduled to be Paul London and Brian Kendrick versus Regal and Dave Taylor, and it was for the SmackDown WWE Tag Championships. And Teddy Long came out and he changed the match and he made it a ladder match and he added the Hardy Boys, who had recently reformed. This is late 06, and he also added Eminem. Now, I want to paint you guys a picture since we're gonna be zipping around different time periods. So here's the deal: late 06 WWE, the B pay-per-views were still brand exclusive pay-per-views. However, the buy rates for WWE were going down, and so they thought the best way to increase pay-per-view buys was to start adding big names from other brands on the shows. That's why on this Armageddon show they added John Cena to the main event and made it a tag match. Like they made it a Cena and Batista All-Star tag. I don't remember who they faced. I think it was a King Booker and Finley or some shit. But that's what they did, and they knew that by changing this match to a ladder match, that the repeat buys on in the following days would increase. And so for those of you that don't understand how it would work, they would have the show, right, and then after the fact, you could buy the show on replay, usually for about like $30, I want to say. And if you had a well-praised, exciting ladder match on the show, that's more than enough to try to get a guy to pay $30 for the pay-per-view on a Tuesday to watch that match. So that's what they were trying to do here. That was what they were trying to do to help the buys of the show. We got a ladder match impromptu. This match was excellent. All kinds of creative spots. I love 2000s ladder match, chat. Ladder matches are a stipulation I don't care for that much these days. But just 20 years ago, something about them, they were so dangerous. They were so gritty.
Don't believe this.
They were more creative. You got more spots that you never see anymore. Like, I'm going to just paint this picture for you, chat. Jeff Hardy's on top of this really tall 20-foot ladder on the outside of the ring. The ladder is horizontal with the apron and the ring. It's like right next to it, right? It's facing the ramp, but the ladder is right next to the ring. Jeff Hardy's on that ladder. And this nigga, John Morrison, drop kicks the ladder, and Jeff falls out of the ladder and gets fucking like hot shotted on the rope. I don't know if that explains it well, but like I've never seen anything like that. It was so fucking cool. But we were getting neck breakers off ladders, all kinds of cool shit. William Regal's just fucking like uranagiing everybody. It was really exciting. This match is famous for the Joey Mercury spot where Jeff Hardy fucking jumps on this one ladder and it flips and smacks him in the fucking face and destroys his face. And in a lot of ways, this is like the end of his WWE run because he's gone for a while, gets reconstructive surgery. When he comes back, he gets addicted to painkillers and it exacerbates his drug addictions. And eventually he loses his job, unfortunately. But that all happened here. But the bottom line is this was an awesome match. People also, you know what they also did, Rob, that I loved? It didn't have that shit that they do in ladder matches where people are like death climbing up the ladder, where they're like half dead and they go like run.
Oh, somebody sounds a little sad.
I'm just saying, and I love Dolph Ziggler, but that nigga would do the fucking like I'm dying climb up the ladder, you know? So I'm glad that people ran with urgency. It was really, really exciting, and I thought this was a strong match. What did you think?
Yeah, no. A lot of people don't know, bro. The first time I ever seen this ladder match was not even when I was a kid. Well, it was when I was a kid, but I didn't watch it live because a lot of people, my parents didn't really buy like the live pay per views. They only really bought the big fours. The first time I ever really seen this match, it was on one of the ladder match DVDs, and I remember when I first watched it, I was just like when Mercury's face like just exploded, I was just like, yo, what the fuck, like what the fuck? And then I didn't know. I watched the episode after, like the SmackDown after, because I found it on YouTube, the clip, and his face was literally exploded. But like, I like as a kid, it didn't hit to me like how hard everybody really was going in that ladder match. Regal hit a half Nelson suplex on a fucking ladder. London and Kendrick were going crazy. I didn't even remember that Kendrick hit a literal sliced bread number 2 off a ladder and almost broke his neck trying to do so. Um, everybody in that match went crazy, except for Matt Hardy. But everybody in that match went crazy. They all did their fucking thing. Even William Regal and Dave Taylor had an interesting spot in the match where they did the angle where Regal was afraid of ladders because he never really climbed one. He was
Yeah,
trying to get him to climb it. It was good. It was really good. It was
it
really good.
was. I love when like people's personalities come out in these types of matches instead of just being like faceless crash test dummies. I like when your characters kind of come into play, and like you just said, William Regal was like, he's like, nigga, I don't do this ladder shit, bro. Dave, you climb, and Dave's like, nigga, you climb.
So I wanted to ask you this. So do you prefer TLC matches more than ladder matches nowadays? Is that
Yes,
the case, or
yes.
like
In the modern day, for WWE ladder matches to hit now, they got to be TLC, in my opinion, for the most part, because
yeah,
the added element of like table destruction helps a lot. I think that's why I like the SummerSlam one with the tag SmackDown tag teams. Whereas a lot of WWE ladder matches, like for example, the Mania ladder match, Mania 40 last year, that had like 8 million teams. It was New Catch Republic, DIY. Who else was in that thing? The A Town Down Under was in it. Awesome Truth. I think it was the 4 teams. I think there might have been another team, but that match didn't really click for me, in my opinion. Didn't really click for me. But tables make a big difference. They make a huge difference with these types of matches in the modern day. The old ladder matches are fucking tremendous. Like I gotta be honest, most WWE ladder matches on pay-per-views in the 2000s were great. They're pretty great. I saw someone in the chat talk about AEW ladder matches, and they've slowed them down because they're just not that good. And truthfully, for whatever reason, WWE agents, I have a lot of issues with them, and I think that their agenting can be repetitive and very tropey. Their agenting of gimmick matches, specifically ladder matches, is still like on point and still probably better than AEW's. I think for whatever reason, AEW hasn't nailed agenting a ladder match. And that's not to say that there hasn't been any good ladder matches in AEW, but it's not their strong suit, nor does it highlight their talent better than other stipulations do. Like in AEW, they'll gather a bunch of people in the match, and I'll look at that and be like, I'd rather just see some of these guys just wrestle, you know? So that's kind of where I stand on that.
bro. One of the things. Oh shit.
What's up, Chris?
Yo, Rob, why are you picking the pepperoni off your pizza?
Because I'm not supposed to eat it. Like, what do you want me to do?
Oh yeah. Okay. Yo,
I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do this questioning my Muslim like bit when you quite literally said you were Muslim and making pork glicks in the group chat every day. Anyway,
Every day,
like,
nigga, it's Ramadan, and not only is he's eating pork, nigga. Like
nigga said his Ramadan, came on camera eating yogurt, brightest
Bro.
fucking.
Rob will get
Like,
like yo, Chris will get the porkiest glick, the porkiest, piggiest glick. And during fucking Ramadan, be like, about to eat this glick.
niggas talking about it's Ramadan. I'm a Muslim. Talking about I'm eating pulled pork in the group chat. Stop talking to me.
Nigga, he'll get a pork glick, put it on some bread, put pulled pork on top of that with some shredded bacon bits, and eat that bitch at fucking 3:00 in the afternoon during Ramadan. And I'm like, yo, Chris, I thought you were fasting. Like, what the fuck, nigga?
Okay, so
He'll put some
almost
gelatin on top.
everything you niggas just said is fiction. The only thing that is true
It is.
was me eating the yogurt on stream. That's the only
On
thing that was
air!
true.
On air.
Oh, that's the only thing that's true.
Shit is crazy, bro. Shit is fucking crazy. How you feeling, Chris? Outside of you being really bad at attempting to be a Muslim, how are you feeling today, brother?
That was 2 years ago, by the way.
Are you saying you're a better man?
If I attempted to, bring Islam back into my life, I would be an amazing Muslim.
Do you have renewed enthusiasm and motivation coming off of watching Malcolm X, Chris?
Not to be a Muslim.
Mm.
I mean,
Did that movie make you a better man in any way, Chris?
not really. I mean, it was a really good movie, though.
Chris, I'm gonna still be a dickhead though.
I'm not. I mean, it was a really good movie, but I mean, like, I ain't never been to prison. I don't gotta be a better man than Malcolm was.
I want to make it very clear. If you're unfamiliar with this film, the first phase of this movie, Malcolm Little is a scammer. He is a criminal. He is a thief. He chases the white women. He chases cocaine. He chases money. He's very vain. He straightens his hair. He does all these things, right? And the idea of this part of the movie is to show you the man he was before Islam found him and the nation found him and he changed his life. And here's the thing about it. It's to kind of juxtapose how this spiritual awakening made him a different man. I want to make it very clear. Pre-spiritual awakening Malcolm, there were two niggas on this stream that were feeling his movement, that were loving what he was getting into. And that's Rob and Chris.
Wait,
This
what?
man-
Nigga,
Hey,
Yo.
I'm just saying.
Yo, dude, just never mind.
you doing
You want me to
this
pull up the screenshot? You want me to pull up the screenshot from last night, or
Anyways,
what happened?
yeah, I thought Malcolm X was a cinematic.
Chris,
drive.
do you know what this nasty ass nigga did at 3:00 in the morning, son?
What is he talking about, bro? Why
Hey,
are we
what?
making shit up, bro? Why are we making shit up?
Yo, there was a tweet on the timeline.
Yo, by the way,
It
hold on,
says-
real quick, Chris, can you do me a favor? Can you tweet that you're here with the link, please?
There's a tweet on the timeline last night, Chris, that says, "Shut up and take this foot job, nigga."
That's not
And
my.
this nigga quoted. This nigga quoted it and said, "I mean, at 3:00 in the morning.
What?
Yo,
At 3:00 in the morning."
what are we talking about, bro?
Wait, what?
Yo, why are we making
They
shit up?
sent it, I'm pretty sure a bunch of self-maders got it in the
Yo, keep it a buck. Yo, chat. Y'all didn't see that, right?
Shut up and take this foot job. You tweeted that out, you boo? What the fuck?
No, I did not. I swear to God, I didn't.
No, somebody tweeted it out and he
Oh.
quoted and said, "I mean, shit."
I didn't. Yo, you know what honestly did happen? If I'm keeping it a buck, I misread the tweet and I quoted the wrong tweet, and so I deleted it once I realized what was going on. It was late as hell, and I was mad tired, bro. You feel me?
What
So,
did you
like,
think it
yo.
said? What could have possibly have said that you misread it?
Something like "shut up, nigga" or something, and I was like, "LOL." I mean, da da da. And then I was like, "Oh wait, feet job? Nah.
I'm so sure.
I don't really get into that. I don't really. That's not really my bag. You feel me? That's not really my thing. So I had to kind
Yeah,
of.
man. Somebody replied to that shit talking about some white toes. I don't know what happened, but y'all niggas got to stop with that. That's weird.
Yeah, Chris, this nigga Rob replied to me when the hashtag toes white with a fucking LeBron edit. I was like, all right, we got to get
What
him.
happened?
So I think the conclusion of this segment is we all got work to do. Even though, in my defense, I made a mistake. It was.
See, that's the problem with modern day Muslims. Rob did it, Ibu did it. You both are just preying on the weaknesses of other Muslim men and the temptations that lie across from them.
What is this
Rob
nigga?
with me when I was in my phase, possibly eating a little pork, and Ibu with Rob saying he doesn't live like a good Muslim. So you both got some meditation to do.
I don't know what you're talking about. However, I'll say this, everybody. Malcolm X was an absolute odyssey. A lot of people try to avoid the movie because it's very long. It's 3 hours and 20 minutes. But trust me when I say it, kind of you don't really feel it because it really just feels like the pacing is really strong, and you get like 3 different stories in one film. You know, you get like pre-jail Malcolm is like a crime film, high key. It's like literally just a crime film, and then you have the jail saga, and then you have him becoming, you know, rising to prominence within the Nation of Islam as a black activist, and then in New York, and then you have him reaching national prominence, and then leaving the nation, going to Mecca, and then avoiding all the attempts on his life by the nation because them niggas is moving crazy, Chris. Chris, the way what did you think, Chris, about how shiesty them niggas got once Malcolm realized that Elijah Muhammad was on
Some water.
like that was
like,
go ahead.
Bro, like I was telling you while we were watching, there's so much about Malcolm. Like, first of all, I didn't know he was a coon in his first life.
Yes.
Before he joined the nation. And then I didn't know that the nation. I always knew Malcolm got killed by a black guy because, you know, fucking Griffith was saying, I mean, a black guy killed Malcolm, so what does that tell you? I didn't know it was the nation that killed him. I thought it was just like, you know, a nigga sent by the FBI or some shit.
Yeah.
But, yeah, bro, them Nation of Islam niggas was moving crazy. Fucking
Yo,
crazy.
What's up, Rob?
Yo, speaking to that point of you talking about that nigga being a coon, bro, that nigga wasn't even referring to other black people as like people or their name. He was like, he would literally call them niggas and not the nigga with an A. He would literally be like, hold on, nigga. Who are you talking to?
Yo,
I was just like,
the first scene, he's getting his hair straightened, and then the camera comes to him and he's smiling. He's like, it look good. It look white, don't it? It look white.
when the guy that was trying to get him to join the Nation of Islam in the prison, he was talking to him. He was like, yo, why do you put conchs in your hair? You know who puts conchs in their hair? And he said, so my hair is not nappy. And then the nigga was like, nappy like other nappy-headed niggas, huh? And he was like, well, you had to say it for me. I was like, yo, what the fuck? I was like, yo, what the hell?
Yo, brother
referring to other niggas as nappy-headed
Brother
niggas.
Baines was so dope until he became a fucking hoe. Like that guy, Malcolm see the light. He taught him about himself. He taught him about knowledge of self. He helped him become expand his vocabulary, go through the dictionary, read it, write it out. He got him tapped in with Elijah Muhammad. And you're like, yo, man, this nigga Bane is tough. And then Malcolm starts getting some motion. Malcolm starts getting on the TVs. Malcolm starts getting in the newspaper. And all of a sudden, Bane is like, he's like, Honorable Elijah Muhammad. The brothers feel that Malcolm is getting notoriety. The brothers.
He got on TV and said, who this nigga feeling like?
Yo, literally.
The fuck?
Bro, the part where Baines was talking to Malcolm, and Malcolm was like, yo, what's going on, my nigga? And he's like, what do you want? Cars, chains? He basically like, we all like cars. We all like chains. We all like, you know, being on TV, you know. He basically like, hey, nigga, you know, I need more money. You feel me? And niggas, other niggas got to eat too. Like, you've been on the cameras too much, nigga. I need, you know what I'm saying? I need to be up out here. And
I can't eat.
the crazy part about it was you really, and I gotta say Denzel was excellent in this movie, but his wife Betty, played by Angela Bassett, was also terrific. What a good woman Angela Bassett is. But towards like the towards the end of the third quarter of this film, the walls are closing in on the nation. What I mean by that is there are rumors about Elijah Muhammad impregnating young women and then ostracizing them and making them kind of like disappear from like the world. And Malcolm is hearing about it and he's like in denial because this is a guy that he saw.
Young women mean, Chuck?
Hey man. And Malcolm's like, he's so disillusioned. He's like disappointed. His whole worldview is crumbling right before him. And you got to understand, people, like when something you believe in is shattered that strongly, like it breaks your mind, you know? And for him, it's like the nation were the guys he saw were his brothers. Elijah Muhammad was the guy he worshipped as the man that was the light and like just the light itself. And so when that facade is broken, what do you do? And most men, weaker men, would lose their minds. Malcolm, when he had to confront this, and it was his wife who brought it to his doorstep, it really was a tough thing for him. That's why he had that tense scene where he was just kind of like, he's like, Betty, they're gonna make rumors. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna divide and conquer, put it in the papers, da 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 da. And then when she said like, Malcolm, open your eyes, Malcolm, da 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 da. And she's talking about how Baines edited the newspaper, and he hadn't mentioned him in a year because she's jealous of him. And he was like, "Don't you raise your voice at me, woman!" It was like, "Oh shit!"
He almost almost turned back into the coon for a second.
Yo, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, you know what I knew that nigga Elijah was kind of grimy when they was in that coffee shop and Angela Bassett and Malcolm were talking to him. And this is before they were like together, and she was like, "Oh, what she say? Something about like, how do I become a good Muslim wife or something?" And he was like, "Well, if you're the right age, if you're fucking, what was it like, a man's age minus something."
He had a whole math equation.
I was like, "Huh, I didn't know that was a thing."
That's not crazy.
That's weird.
Elijah,
that's
like,
not crazy.
If you are half the age of the man plus 7, and you are this height plus this thing, you can marry. I was like,
the right complexion. What are you talking? I was like,
where did this Ricky Dick math come from?
Niggas was like, huh?
And to Malcolm's credit, when he heard these rumors about the women, he went and met them personally. And he's just kind of like, "So what's going on?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, Elijah Muhammad seated me up and then fucking threw me in the dungeon."
Yeah.
He's like,
seated me up is a crazy analogy.
And then, bro, Chris, the craziest part, Malcolm pulls up on Elijah and he's like, "Yo, so what's going on, nigga?" And he's like, "It is my destiny to plant my seed.
It is my destiny to get me some young pussy."
Literally, bro, he was like, he basically, bro, he was like, Malcolm was like, brother, my Minister Honorable Elijah, what's going on here, brother? And he's like, "Nigga, I'm getting pussy. What do you want from me?" He's close, okay? I fuck, and then I throw them away, and then they go away, and they disappear. Poof, nigga. NDA. What do you want from me? And Malcolm's like, "What the fuck? What are you talking about?" Like,
yo,
bro, he was moving.
When we first met that nigga, when Malcolm first started learning about him, and like he had like that voiceover because he wrote to Malcolm, I was like, I thought I was being disrespectful, and because I thought there was someone high up there, like obviously he's high up in the nation, he's the nigga, but I was like, shit, I would not trust a nigga who speaks like this. And then I was like, "Oh shit, let me not say that. This nigga might mean something to Ibu and fucking other Muslim niggas." I was like, "Oh, my bad, guys."
But then it gets real easy. Fuck that guy's
Like, I find out he's a fucking piece of shit. And I'm like, "Oh shit, I knew I was right, bro."
It's my destiny.
Weird.
It is my destiny, bro. That nigga
to fuck younger women.
This nigga turned into a fucking anime villain, bro. Malcolm's like, "What's going on?" He's like, "What's going on is I'm doing my thing." And he's like,
he basically said, "I am doing my thing."
The nigga Malcolm's he's like, "Yo, Baines, this nigga ain't wilding." And he's like, "Hey man, separate the art from the artist." It's like,
he said, "Shut up." That ass, he basically said, "Shut up and make money, nigga."
Bro, they literally, and then Malcolm had to like tell himself, like, "Hey man, it's about the idea, not the man, I guess."
Bro.
That shit. And that's the thing about it. Malcolm realized he was a piece of shit and still was like, "All right, big picture, I gotta do the right thing and spread the right message. I know he's an asshole, but fuck it." And then they fucking suspend him because JFK dies, and Malcolm X is like, niggas get shot every day, B. Shot every day. And he's like,
who's like,
"Yo, Chris, I mean, that nigga was like, that was a terrible message you gave out there. JFK was very popular, and you can't say something like that. We have to distance ourselves from you." And he was just like, "Why not?"
You were suspended for a year. No, Malcolm, you cannot come back, Malcolm.
Damn, we ain't even talked about what they did when they said they was suspending that nigga.
Bro, yeah, they suspend this nigga. You see Brother Baines in the background being like, you know that nigga was like, "Hey man, we gotta suspend him." And then he goes home, and that dude that escorted him was like, "Brother Malcolm, I got to love with you, brother. They sent me to kill you, nigga. I'm gonna just be honest. They
Yeah.
buy your car and blow it up, nigga. I'm keeping it a buck. They wanted me to kill you. And Malcolm's like, and you said, he's like, well, I ain't gonna kill you, nigga. And Malcolm's like, well, they're gonna get you. And he's like, shit, then I'm a dead nigga. Fuck it. And
Real nigga activity.
I was like, let's go. Let's go.
He's like, I'm with you, big bro. I'm with you
Zachy
all the way.
Zachy did. Yo, Sprout said bro was talking like Black Yoda.
Dead ass. Dead ass. That's how he sounds. Like y'all think we're like exaggerating his accent. No, that's how he sounded.
I don't care, bro. He created a new accent for the aura. I do not care, bro. That nigga was like,
Yeah, no way. Bro, it's one thing to talk proper. This nigga is talking in fucking like literally dictionary is how he's talking.
Bro, he just wanted to come off like godly, bro.
That's how he talks in real life too, the real nigga, right?
Yes, bro. He literally talks like that. Mad Villain said Elijah was a demon, bro. The fact that they were like, yeah, we gonna suspend him and kill him. It's like, what the fuck? And so it's really a shame. But to pull back again, the beginning parts of the movie are so interesting because Malcolm's just trying to get into some new shit, you know, and he's hitting New York and he meets West Indian Archie, played by Delroy Lindo. And Delroy Lindo, first of all, I love how like back in the day, you know, niggas don't got cell phones and shit. You just meet shady niggas and you're just like, what's his angle? And he asked that bartender, like, what's his angle? And the guy's like, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And he meets West Indian Archie. It's like, oh, what does that even mean, bro? And West Indian Archie's like, I like your style. I like how you act, man. And he pulls him into his gang and shit. And West Indian Archie's a nigga who never, you know, he's a scammer, he's a gambler. He plays with the sharks and the bookies, so on and so forth. And they run all these kind of hustles and shit. And Malcolm tried to hustle a hustler. You can't do that. You try to hustle a hustler, you're gonna die. And Malcolm lied on this nigga and made him pay him extra money. And then Archie found out about it, and Archie tried to kill him. And Malcolm escaped. The best part was fucking we meet this nigga. I forgot his name, but he's played by Roger Guenver Smith, who is in a lot of black movies at this time. And that guy wanted to be the leader of this like house robbery operation. And Malcolm was like, "Oh, you the head nigga in charge. Oh, you the head nigga in charge. Right? You want to be a nigga in charge."
Oh, this scene was so fire, nigga.
He pulls out a gun and was like, "All right." And they start playing Russian roulette. And he's like, "All right, you want to be the head nigga in charge? Oh, you know, we'll see. We'll shoot for it." And they think, and everyone's like, "Hey, Malcolm, calm down, bro." And he's like trying to shoot his head and shit. And everybody's getting nervous, and then that guy gets nervous, and the guy says Malcolm's in charge. When I watched that scene, Rob, I was like, this is Denzel in Training Day. That's what this is.
Dead ass.
This is gangster Denzel, bro. But
yo, that shit was crazy. Yo, that nigga shot 2 times and said, all right, bet. It's your turn, nigga. Let's go. That nigga said, you big bro, bruh.
It was amazing. So that phase was great. The middle phase was great. Watching Malcolm become the street preacher that motivated black people was awesome. And it was incredible to show that he was saying a lot of cool things and sounding good and motivating people. But when that one guy got beat up from the cops, they were trying to talk to Malcolm about it. And then people were like, he ain't gonna do nothing. He's a Muslim. Oh, he gonna rap. He gonna say some nice things. He gonna say the right thing. Ain't like he gonna do nothing about the cops. And Malcolm was like, these niggas is testing my gangster. Niggas is testing my gangster. And he got
nigga, do you know who I was, nigga?
He got the whole block to mobilize and come up on that station, which is incredible. So great stuff. The way they portrayed the TV scenes where he was on television was great. Teaching about house niggas. The Mecca scene was incredible. This is film history, folks. The very first time for a cinematic film that a director was allowed on location to shoot site at the Holy Land, the Mecca, which was tremendous. That was so fucking awesome to see. And this is where Malcolm finally ideologically shifts because he becomes a more conventional Sunni Muslim. That's when he basically kind of like shifts his ideology less from like racial supremacy and more towards just, loving yourself, loving your neighbor, being a Muslim. But also he said like his priority is still helping black people, which is totally fine. But this was great. And it's just a shame that Malcolm, a guy who never stopped growing, folks. And yes, he had controversial views at one point in time, but he never stopped growing as a person, never stopped growing ideologically. And we never got to see what the next step was and how he was going to help people because he got fucking killed, which sucks. The CIA and the FBI were on to him. The nation kept trying to fucking kill him. And they eventually got him in 1965 in the
Yo,
Autobahn.
the way they did that nigga was so grimy too, bro.
Grimy as fuck.
Oh my god.
Autobahn.
Get your hand out my pocket.
Yeah, get your hand out of my pocket. And then big commotion, and then like 4 niggas pull up on him, and they're just
But no, I don't even remember it being 4 niggas. It was just one nigga ran up to the stage and shot him like 8 times.
No, 4 niggas. One nigga shot him with the shotgun, and then Esposito came and shot him, and the other niggas came and shot him. There was a lot of niggas.
Oh, that's why he got shot so many times. I thought it was one nigga. I was like, holy fuck.
Yo, Chris, remember how they were hog tying Esposito afterwards? They were like, he killed him.
Yo, they took that nigga outside and was about to do something to that
Yo,
nigga.
they was about to legit fucking base this nigga on a spit.
Bro, there was a shot where, like,
if the police did not pull up, nigga.
Chris, no bullshit. There's a shot where like people are grabbing him by the legs and the arms. Get this motherfucker! He killed him! And niggas are just whacking him and kicking him and shit and beating the dogs out of him. Oh my goodness! And I'd be remiss to not mentioning the scene before Malcolm dies, where Sam Cooke's "A Change Is Gonna Come" is playing, is masterful. It's an incredible scene where Malcolm knows he's going to die, and he's very much serene, and he's driving to his death. And we get that shot of him floating towards the front of the screen.
Oh my god, that shot was fucking amazing.
It's
Yo, Spike Lee, bro. Spike
he was on some other shit at this time, nigga.
I guess because, like you said at the beginning, because it's like fucking 3 hours, and you know niggas don't got that long of an attention span. But like, I know people say "Do the Right Thing" Spike's best movie, which I love. "Do the Right Thing." Like, this movie is easily his best.
I'd give this movie a 10. I think this is the best thing he's ever done in his life. I was gonna say, Chris, he made this movie at the age of 36. Nigga, if I made a movie like this at 36, I'm retiring. Like, I'm not topping this.
No bullshit.
There's nothing I can do to top this, bro. Like, at 36 years old. So it was absolutely masterful, and worth noting that we watched this with the SelfMaders. It was the most attended movie watch song we've done, and watching it with you guys was amazing. It was just a powerful experience. It was a lot of fun. We laughed a lot at the beginning. There might have been some tears at the end. It was 3 hours that flew completely by, and it was by far the best movie night we did in the Discord. And so I don't know how we could follow that up other than watching that awful Ice Cube War brother wants us to watch, and Joe Holbert said he'll be there for if you ever watch it. And so I'll do.
Wait, what movie? My thing lagged.
That Ice Cube movie that like everybody says is garbage.
For the words.
We
gotta
watch that movie. We gotta watch that movie, bro. I'm sorry, we gotta watch that movie, bro. That movie, all the clips make you think like, yo, this movie is like,
it looks
terrible,
so funny, bro. It looks so funny.
I'm a computer tech now.
Yo, yesterday Ice Cube filmed that shit in like 2020, bro, and the movie gets made now, bro. Like, they filmed that shit in the pandemic and just made it now. Like,
it was you, my own son.
So yeah, man, I think it's needless to say, I think I speak for everyone here by saying we all give Malcolm X 2 thumbs up, and it's a great film. And folks, if you want to watch it, it's on YouTube. It's on YouTube for free. So there you go, Malcolm X 1982. Brian says, "Is it that bad?" I haven't seen this Ice Cube movie, bro, but we'll watch it together. And
bro, the clip, just look at the clips. Just watch the clips.
It probably stinks. I'll tell you what, I can't completely commit, but I might watch it on Saturday in the Discord at midnight. We shall see, but maybe. So that was Malcolm X, and that was a great fucking time. What else we got in the super chats, Rob?
All right. We just did that one. Baydoon 199, self-made forever, baby. Iyo Sky, what a beast.
She's awesome, bro. Dave Meltzer today said she's the best wrestler in WWE, and I agree.
Love Dogs Avery 199. Roman and Bronson Reed in Paris is going to be fun. Yeah, that's gonna be gas.
You know when I realized my taste in wrestling is different from other people? I saw some people complaining about this, saying like, why couldn't Roman be in the title match and make it a 5-way? And like, bro, multi-man title matches on pay-per-view are such filler bullshit to me. Like, did we all forget about the World's End 4-way in AEW in December? Like, no one remembers these matches, bro. world title 4-ways are the most like get stars on the show and just do some moves and then have the guy retain his belt. You never
Oh man, so somebody else is definitely gonna win this world title. He's
Yo,
definitely
who
not
was
gonna
the
retain.
someone named who was the last guy to win a world title in a 4-way? To actually win a world title.
Damn. Holy fuck. It
Think
might be a
about it.
few years.
Bro, it's done as a filler defense to get stars on the show. And then there's one guy to eat a pin. And so if you want Roman in this, it's like why wouldn't you want Roman Reigns in a international environment as a babyface working a monster heel? Like Chris, you know, we don't even got to be a big Bronson Reed guy to think like Chris, like historically, has Roman Reigns not always been in his bag when he faces a big guy as a babyface? Like that's always been Roman Reigns' bag against like Braun.
Look at Big Show. Look at the Big Show match. One of the best WWE matches of all time.
Yo, chat. I've never seen Roman Big Show, and then Chris introduces me to this, and it blew my mind. It blew my mind.
Hey man, it's Big Rome.
It's the
Big
best
Rome,
last man
nigga.
Saturday match in WWE history. It clears that Cena Umaga match, bro.
Whoa!
It clears
Yo,
Cena Umaga.
whoa.
Yo, I'm tweeting that. Chris.
I can't
Yo,
support that.
let nostalgia blind your minds. Let it blind your
I can't
minds,
support
bro.
that, bro. Nigga, that was blood. Nigga, what do you want me to do? I can't
Hey,
support
bro.
that, nigga.
Hey. Big Show hit that nigga with a choke slam through 2 tables.
That match, yo, you know what? So, yo, chat, somebody recommend Roman Big Show for the match Rex. In fact, right now, if you're a member of SelfMade and you haven't recommended Roman versus Big Show, somebody do that because we'll watch it this Thursday if you do it.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for the super chat. Commonwealth Cowboys, 12, $4.99. Countering All Out with Brock is very funny. TK is probably gonna go nuts booking that show. I don't know why they keep counter programming. I just don't get it.
This
Really.
isn't gonna work, bro. And I'm gonna keep
It didn't work, bro. It didn't work with All In.
Bro, let's keep it a buck, bro. You're gonna look crazy if you're the guy live tweeting Brock Lesnar while like Hangman Page is on.
These niggas better than do Edge and Christian versus FTR in the main event of that show, bro.
Yo, Brian Alvarez, we have a Brian Alvarez report. So Naomi was scheduled to face Iyo, and they said that she couldn't do the match, and they changed the match. And then today, Brian Alvarez said there's a rumor going around in WWE about what's going on with Naomi, and like it's being talked about by people there. And if it is in fact what's going on, she's going to be out for a long, long time. What does that sound like to you?
Oh God,
nigga, that sounds like Jimmy Uso said, "Baby, I didn't think that this movie."
Wait, so she's not injured?
I mean, I don't know.
Oh.
Oh, brother. Fuck. No, Big Jim, no. The Commonwealth Cowboys said Big Jim went into business for himself. No.
Hey, listen, man. I know you got this rain and shit, but you know.
Hey, man, look.
Whatever it is, God bless.
I got to get mine in. This is disgusting, bruh. Oh! Is it the bloodline strikes again?
Listen, in all seriousness, I hope it's that and not an injury. Like I'd rather Naomi not be hurt.
No, definitely.
If it is the will of Big Jim, then congratulations. We shall see. It would be very funny if Jim just said, "Hey, man, it's on me, Oos."
It's fucked up. But yeah, no. What I was about to say was,
yo, wait.
It didn't. Oh, go ahead.
Before the injury, listen, I get it, bro. Everyone loves Iyo Sky. She's really, really good, but does her and Rhea have to be in every fucking world title match now? Do they have to be in every single one now?
Yes, nigga. Yes. We are
that doesn't
back.
seem like a healthy women's division to me. Oh,
Wow. Chris, we are back to pushing the best wrestlers at the top, nigga. Yes, nigga. I want more of that. Yes, multiplied by 2, nigga.
You don't watch Raw.
True, but still, I will watch Iyo.
Interesting.
Hey, nigga, I watch Iyo, nigga. My hands are up, nigga. I'm watching Iyo, nigga. Shit, I ain't gonna review the bitch on the show, but you know, it be shit, nigga.
Bitch. Interesting. Very interesting. Writing that down too. Hold on.
Go to the next
Writing
chat,
that.
motherfucker.
No, but in all seriousness, I don't understand why they keep counter programming AEW. It didn't work. The biggest thing to come out of that week from WWE opposite All In was Goldberg complaining about his retirement all week and Seth Rollins whether Seth Rollins' injury was real or not. But like in the grand scheme of things, nobody cared about that Saturday night.
By the way, here's a scoop. See, look at this. Y'all stuck around for this, and you ended up getting a scoop anyway. That I wasn't even planning. The reason why Goldberg was mad, chat, was because he knew Seth Rollins' injury was a work. He knew it was a work. And he's in the back watching the time dwindle on air as they're delaying things for his match. And he's like, what are y'all doing? And because he knows how long his match is scheduled for, he's doing the math in his head of how much time is left on TV. And he's like, y'all are fucking my shit up for an injury that's not real and you were aware of. What the fuck is going on? That's what he was. So if y'all remember when he was
beast.
Yeah, he's like, what the fuck? When he was talking to Helwani, he said, I'll be able to say more in 2 weeks. What he was doing, guys, was being gracious to WWE. He could have went on Helwani and exposed that Seth Rollins is not injured. He could have said, well, it's bullshit because Seth's not actually hurt. And so they fucked up my thing for something they were in control of. But he waited. He basically said in the 2-week thing, he basically was saying, I'll let y'all see SummerSlam first, and then you'll know why the fuck I'm mad. So that's partially why he was annoyed. He was like, bro, they fucked with like the timing of my retirement and my speech for an injury that they delayed on TV that was fucking fake. Like that nigga Goldberg was seeing Seth Rollins fucking doing hopscotches backstage with Becky, and he's like, what the fuck?
Yo, you better than me, bro. I would have been like, yo, you know Seth not injured, right? But no one done any fans look good because it's mad. You just mad. You can't nothing. Like, you know, them niggas be.
What does your version of a WWE show sound like? Fucking
hey, man.
Niggas saying you just mad.
Yeah, I don't understand. Goldberg is really hurt, guys. He's really hurt.
Why to us? Why? Like, shut the fuck
Ryan,
up, bro. You definitely know more than fucking niggas that work there, buddy.
Yo, Goldberg is seeing Seth Rollins, right? Doing the Soldier Boy and catering, just ding, ding, and he's grabbing
Ryan.
Listen, he's grabbing Jason Jordan by the collar, like, listen, you fucking light skinned bitch. You told me my match was delayed by 10 minutes because of an injury. Look at him. Look at him. And he's like, I didn't know about it, bro. Shut the fuck up, you Nick. Anyway, countering all out, Brock is very funny. Oh, we already read this. Yeah, that was a good.
No, we read this. Sonic, $2. Comprehensive breakdown of the rise of Keiji Muto.
I'll use this to talk about the Muto matches. Yo, Chris.
What's up?
You were starting to Tsukiyomi me into being a Muto batter. It almost started to work a couple years ago. I'm so glad I broke out of that shit. That was some bullshit.
It's not. I'm not trying to, put you in no good distance. He's just overrated. He's not better than Tajiri. He's not better than Liger. He's not better than Sasuke. He's not better than Hayabusa. He might not. What?
We'll go case by case. Overall, all time, he smokes Tajiri. He smokes Tajiri all time overall. Was he better than him in 2000? Fuck no. Fuck no. But the thing about Tajiri, Chris, is Tajiri had 2 seasons where he averaged 30 a game. But like he wasn't moving like that the rest of his career. Tajiri after 2000.
Because of racism.
I mean, maybe. And in WWE he was a bit like could he have done more had he been positioned differently in WWE? Yeah. However, in WWE he was a bit player. It's kind of like Dragon Lee in WWE, but even like worse. Actually, no, Dragon Lee gets treated worse. But like,
I mean, he's not good.
Harder in WWE. In ECW, what'd you say?
Nothing. You can keep going.
I thought so, nigga.
I'm sure. Yeah. And when Dragon Lee re-up and fucking gets used even less, talk to me then, nigga.
Anyways, Anyways, my point is Yoshihiro Tajiri was one of the best wrestlers on the planet in 2000. Do I think 2000 Tajiri is better than versions of Muto? I do. However, Keiji Muto's longevity of being very good outweighs that. I'm not going to take 2 years of being like God tier over 15 to 20 years of being awesome. I'm not.
So you're telling me right now you would take, let me think of an NBA comparison.
Okay.
Who's someone who is consistent his whole career? Never anything crazy. All right, so you would take.
LeBron James.
Okay, no, I'm trying to think of someone. Fuck, keep going. I'll think.
That's the thing about it, Chris. Like again, Tajiri in 2000.
You would take Mike Conley all time
What the fuck?
over Penny Hardaway.
What the fuck?
You would take Mike Conley over Penny Hardaway.
Keiji Muto is not Mike Conley.
I mean, it's not a
That's fucked up.
perfect. It's not a perfect, comparison. But it's pretty accurate.
He's closer to Vince Carter. Because
No.
Vince Carter at the start of his career was yamming it on niggas, and you were like, "Oh my god!" And then when that athleticism fade, he still was a good perimeter shooter and scorer. So in New Jersey, he was a 20-point scorer doing it through dunks and jumpers. And then it started to go down a little bit, but he stuck around for a long time. So Keiji Muto's Vince Carter.
Vince Carter never won a playoff series by himself, right?
Anyways, would I take PC over Penny? I don't know.
See, this is my thing. I agree with Chris in the sentiment that some of these niggas be like, "Yo, Muto is the greatest of all time."
No, they don't. No, they fucking
Yes, they
don't.
Yes, they do. What are you talking about?
No, you don't name these fucking pillar conversations. You niggas, you don't fucking talk.
Niggas who say he's the greatest of all time.
No, we don't.
Yes, they do.
Talking about
Your friends, the hashtag smarter niggas,
you
say he's
niggas-
the greatest of all time.
Yo,
Why are you lying?
Chris, this is what y'all do on social media. Y'all talk about Okada. You talk about the pillars. You talk about Akiyama. You talk about Tenryu. You give all them niggas their props.
No one talks about Tenryu, nigga.
Shut the fuck
Boy, we
up.
do, boy, we do not. Yeah, you
You niggas talk about them niggas, right? You talk about them niggas. You don't even give Hashimoto his props. You talk about Shibata. Maybe
Whoa. Nigga, I put you on to Hashimoto, so stop that.
What the fuck are you talking about? You niggas will put over Misawa and Kobashi and Prime Kenta and Akiyama and Okada and Omega and Ibushi and
That's not a Japanese nigga.
Hey, man.
What niggas are not Japanese?
Hey man, you better put him in the conversation with these niggas. But I mean, all these niggas, right? They don't put Muto in this conversation. But the truth
That's
is,
not true. What are you talking about? Yo, you are just lying. Like you're lying right now.
Listen. Muto doesn't get named in these conversations, but the truth is, in terms of motion, in terms of fucking having the streets on his back, nigga, he got all these niggas beat because when Keiji Muto did big shit in the dome, 30 to 50,000 niggas were going into the dome every time. Every time. He always outdrew a fucking Misawa. Okada never drew like Keiji Muto. These niggas never drew like him. And
So
when
you're talking about drawing, so your opinion is irrelevant.
my point is, in terms of cultural influence, Keiji Muto got these niggas beat to a level where you gotta talk.
Yeah,
to them.
I can't lie. I can't lie.
they
I can't
fucking
lie.
deadass.
Doing five retirement tours in the dome and selling it out. Don't count.
Bro,
That's
like-
not right.
Let me finish. My point is, he is culturally influential, and that you fucking nerd niggas on the internet don't put him in GOAT talks. You don't. And what I'm here to say is, he actually is like that. Is he the technician that Kenta Kobashi is? A technician isn't the right word, but is he the worker that Kobashi is? No. Is he? Does he have the amount of incredible matches that Okada does? No. But is he charismatic? Can he move niggas? Can he get niggas into a building? Can he tell stories? Can he draw money?
Don't tell stories. You're done. Stop talking.
What the
Nigga.
fuck?
I don't give a fuck about your goddamn
Talking,
stories,
nigga.
nigga.
I'm out.
What are you talking
All right,
about?
all right, word.
Nigga, he's not Stephen King.
No,
Talking about tell
all
a
right.
story. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Wrestle's good for me, boy. Wrestle's good for me.
Yo,
Yeah,
that
get the
nigga,
fuck off
yo,
my
that
screen, nigga.
nigga, that nigga is lying, chat. his homeboys, the hashtag smarter niggas, be like, yo, Muto better than a lot of these niggas all the time. All the time. There are niggas in this world that think Muto is better than Kurt Angle, and that's just not true.
Someone said that Nick's poster about to get punched.
That's not true. Nigga, y'all just heard what this nigga just said? Evo
Yo.
said we got hype and aura moments. That's basically what he just said.
Yo, Evo saying that no one calls Muta one of the greatest of all times is crazy. It's crazy because niggas say all the fucking time.
This is a lie. Nigga, you were on Twitter calling him the GOAT during his retirement tour. I didn't forget, nigga.
Yeah.
I didn't boot him from the show. He left. He left.
Whoa. I see Chono prop in the chat. Let's stop that too, man.
Whoa.
Let's stop that too. Low key, fuck all the first Musketeers.
Yo, Crystal, give me 100 niggas better than Chono right now.
Oh my god, where do I start? Penta, Marufuji, Kobashi, Misawa, Kinryu, the great Sasuke. Who else? Tajiri, I already said Tajiri, I think. This is just like the Japanese. Oh,
It could be anybody.
We put Cena, Big Show,
Kenny.
Julia Hart. Oh my god, there's so many. Booker T, Gunther / Walter, Super Dragon, Elix Skipper, AJ Styles, who I said AJ, Kurt Angle, Monty Brown, Jeff Jarrett, Owen Hart, Teddy Hart, Jim the Anvil Hart, Natalia Neidhart. Oh my god, there's so many. Kenny Omega, Matt Jackson, Nick Jackson, Speedball Mike Bailey, Kevin Knight, the Toxic Spider, Thekla, Willow Nightingale,
Right,
Chris Statlander,
tweet.
Athena, the Fallen Goddess, Billy Starks, Mercedes Monet, Miami Toyota,
Yo, this is
Aja
crazy. Hold on.
Kong, Akira Hoto. Oh my gosh, so many.
I'm about to
Rob
put a
Van
picture up on
Dam,
the screen.
Virgil, Braden Cutler, Dustin Cutler,
Oh.
Cal Fletcher, Mark Davis,
What?
the Librarian,
What?
Leva Bates, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Mick Foley, Cactus Jack, Brother Love, Dude Love,
Wait, why can't I find
Michaels,
this screenshot? What the fuck?
Saya Katami, I think I said her name right.
Yeah, you
Pam
did.
Nakano, Shark Boy,
Yo, why?
Lava Girl,
Dude, what the fuck?
Hulk Hogan, Horace Hogan, Eric Bischoff when he wrestles, Stokely Hathaway, Christian Cage, Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, MVP,
Dude, why is it not letting me present the fucking tweet?
Chris Benoit,
Oh.
Chavo Guerrero, Eddie Guerrero,
Chat.
Rikishi,
Look at what Chris made Ibu do.
Naomi, Jimmy Uso, Jay Uso, Hikuleo, Tamatanga, Tongaloa, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, El Generico, Justin Gabriel, Michael Tarver, Wade Barrett, Brian Danielson,
Kurt Hawkins.
Oh my God, Kurt Hawkins, Zack Ryder,
Matt Cardona,
Eddie Edwards, Davey Richards. Oh my God, how many am I at, chat?
You got. I'm pretty
I gotta be
sure.
at
How
least
many
at
has he had,
50.
chat?
Right?
Nigga said Grimm's Toy Show.
Wicked J, Heath Slater,
Oh,
Old School
hey,
Giddens,
don't ask me how many CZW niggas better than that nigga.
Mookie Summers, Nick Gage, Just Incredible, Lance Storm.
Ooh, fuck.
Hmm.
Oh my god.
Shaquille O'Neal.
This is the greatest segment of all time.
Um,
Think
I've got to be
Shaq.
close to 100, right?
Yeah, you gotta be close. You gotta be close. But did you see what you made Ibu do?
Wait, what do you do? I've not been looking. I just been thinking. Oh
Yeah.
no, nigga, what? Can this nigga come back on his show?
That ass, bro. This is your show. Where is he?
Oh yeah, Jelly
What
Roll, the
fuck?
Shockmaster, Drew
Did you name Mike
McIntyre,
Awesome
Randy
yet?
Orton, Mike Awesome for sure, Masato Tanaka.
Chuck Palumbo.
Oh my God, Rico, Ricochet too. Mansoor, Mace, Matt Taven, Michael Bennett.
What's good, Ibu?
Oh, what's up, Ebu?
I asked Chriso to name 100 niggas better than Chono. He's
I'm
on.
still
He's on
going
like
if you want to
78.
keep
He's on
count.
like 80. He probably has like 80 niggas down already.
Yeah, let's go to the next super chat.
Okay.
You all right?
Yo, Chad, we'll finish
What's
this
going on,
off stream. You know, the rest off stream.
Super chat, Rob.
You all right, bro? Bay Dude, 199. We also watched Dorado versus Neon last Monday.
Yeah,
Dorada, Moscato Dorada, Neon Bandito. This is just three more.
thank you to Papaya King, and I believe it was Beidou that streamed this match. It was an excellent match, and
Yo, this
Yo, you okay? You got something in your
This
throat,
nigga-
brother?
Neon is an excellent. CMLL's product has been great this year, and this match is phenomenal.
Yo, you all right, bro? We can't hear you, nigga. We
Yo,
can't
speak
hear
up,
fucking what
nigga.
you're saying. Dead ass.
The match is excellent. Match is excellent.
Ultra Instinct, £4.99. Goon Boo, what did you mean when you quoted the foot job tweet?
I'm not a goon, and I made a mistake. I misread the post.
Yo, are you okay?
Nigga, is this nigga crying?
Oh, God. Yo, you think you crying now? Don't wait till the Matrix on Thursday.
Billy, is Drew gonna win
Billy.
or continue to fail?
Billy Fool.
I think that Cody should, if you want to draw money with Drew McIntyre and rehab his value, you should probably have him. You should probably have him beat Cody the first time, and then maybe Cody win a return match. But if you want to draw money with the guy and give him credibility, he should probably beat Cody the first time, and then you do a trilogy. Otherwise, you know, I don't know if the monster has value. Because really, I don't know who else Cody can make money with, so you might as well do that. Yeah, that's what I would say, Billy.
Yo, this nigga's crying.
Yo, Ebro.
Yo, he finna cry, y'all. Clip Gang season, $10. You guys think AEW will run a big angle setting up the next year, like how they did with the Death Riders? If yeah, then what would you suggest?
Y'all just be disrespecting niggas, bro. Like y'all really just like you niggas don't understand, bro. Like you take great wrestlers and you just fucking talk about them like they're fucking like it's really not funny, bro. Like it's really not funny,
Bro, it's just
Wait, what wrestlers did we talk about to make you sad, Ebro? Because I will personally apologize to them.
the way you talk about Keiji Muto, bro. Like this shit, it's not funny, bro. Like it's really just not funny. Like this nigga's one of the goats, bro. It's one of the
That
greatest.
nigga ass, man. I don't know what to tell you. So you can either keep crying about it or get over it because it's not gonna make this nigga any better. Because he's retired and he'll never have a match again. He'll never ever impress me ever.
Yo, Chris.
What's up, bro?
What's going on with you, nigga? What's up
What?
with that tummy? That's what I
Who?
What's going on with Kenny Omega's tummy, nigga?
Yo, almost died by the way from this.
Yeah.
Yo, all right, bet. Yo, what was CM Punk cooking in that? What was him and Colt Cabana on? What were them niggas on again?
Clip Gang season 999. You guys think
What the hell?
What happened?
next year, like how they did with the Death Riders? If yeah, then what would you suggest? The Page's champ story has been tame. Rob is just a sexy boy Ibu toy. Yeah, I don't know. What's
Yo, ticket this nigga.
Yo, Clip season. There's no doubt in my mind. Clip season will be banned from Discord by the end of 2025.
I just spilled my Coke Zero all over my leg. But ticket that
No,
nigga.
but Ibu, I'm gonna be the bigger man here. I'm sorry for making you cry, bro. I don't love seeing a black man cry.
I wasn't
What you say?
I wasn't crying.
Oh, you've been sniffling and shit. So I mean,
There's Coke Zero running down my leg right now. This is really
What?
bad. Bro, I when I hit the desk, my Coke Zero flew off the
I
desk.
thought that was another fucking way people said pee.
Yo, this is not a good feeling.
Please.
Gulag boy, the 199. Beans and cornbread. Beans and cornbread. Bro. Beans and cornbread. Beans and cornbread.
Oh, wasn't that one of the
How that
songs?
song go?
Yeah, it was in the fucking Malcolm X.
It was like, beans and cornbread. Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Nigga, people don't understand, bro. Our music really just used to be shuck, jive, shuck and jive, shuck and jive, but in different tones with different words.
And then you hear like a voice back like, gonna shuck and jive. And some niggas who have their straight hair with the fucking big clown suits just dancing and it's crazy.
All right. Chi-Town Spurs, $2.
Niggas
Long movies are good, actually. Yeah, I agree.
I'll tell you.
I love The Irishman.
Oh, okay. That movie sucks.
Brother. Oh, God.
See that, ask Chris?
About The Irishman?
Chris,
Nigga, it's 6 hours.
Chris, you like the Avatar?
No, it's not. It's 3.
The Avatar.
The Irishman is not 3 hours.
Yes, it is. What are you talking about?
Also, Ibu, don't you ever fucking disrespect a work of James Cameron ever again, nigga.
That shit fucking sucks, bro.
How much money did it make?
Oh, now we doing the money.
You want to talk about money? How much money did it make?
Now we're talking about drawing money. You see
highest fucking drawing movie of all time, nigga. Stop playing with big
Chris is
JC.
situationally a fucking metrics guy.
Avatar's 5 hours of greatness.
Chris, I'll make you cry, nigga. Don't.
No, you can't. Even first of all, you don't know how to rage bait because you're telling me you're gonna rage with me, so it's not gonna work.
Whatever, man. Let's go to the next super chat.
Yeah, you do that. Spike Lee sucks, by the way.
Oh shit.
Next super chat.
Oh shit.
Yo, why Spike Lee make Chirac?
Hey, what happened? Why did Kenny Omega have that run with the Golden Jets and Ibushi, nigga? Yeah, I thought so.
Why did CM Punk go to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia?
Yo,
that blood money check.
If Naomi drops the belt, who do you think gets it? I honestly think that Iyo wins it. It would be kind of sick if Roxanne won it, though.
Man, there ain't nobody got Middle East money and Middle East women and
Middle East bread. I got what? Come on now. Lee McVary, 36. Excuse me, £5. What's the link to the website in your stream with Holly 1v1 where it was Cody versus Ilya final? Can't find. Can you tweet it out? I'm 30 minutes behind stream. I got you. I'm gonna find the link right now and drop it in chat.
Lee Woo Foo.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Yeah, that's it. The site was Lee Woo Foo, and that's how we played that game with Halliburton. Speaking of which, Tyrese is awesome on the show.
Yes.
I'll tell you this, folks. That stream was like 2 months in the making. Tyrese was down to do this a long time ago. He just wanted the season to be over and for it to be cleared with his personal PR team. And so once we cleared that, everything was good. And so we took care of that. We handled that. We got it set. I had to sign a couple legal documents, and then we got the thing rolling. So very, very excited. We were very excited with how it turned out. It was fun. A couple backstage notes. Everybody knew about this fucking AO video transmission thing except me. Like, this shit popped up, and I was like, I legitimately did not know what was supposed to be going on here. Like, I didn't know AO was going to challenge me in this fucking thing. Kate had it queued up. Chris was ready to watch it. Rob didn't know it was gonna happen in that way, but he had an idea of like AO challenging me. So these guys just fucking ribbed me. Like, I want y'all to realize how much I
don't know what you mean.
These people just abuse me. Bro, like, these niggas just knew about it except me.
I cannot disclose anything legally as I am under an NDA.
That nigga AO pulled up like the Gora say, nigga, stop playing with that boy. Yeah.
It's just fucking insane because I'm doing this podcast, and I don't know where AO just bum rushes, and everyone's just chuckling. Afterwards, we go backstage. I'm like, what's going on, guys? And they're all giggling and shit. And now I gotta fucking take AO on. And I'll give you guys another hint for the big announcement. Folks, the big announcement is who the moderator is for me versus AO. And at the end of this stream, we will find out who that moderator is. A moderator has been decided between me and AO. So y'all can look forward to it. Niggas I'm not a fucking mouse, yo. Yo, stop fucking playing with me, yo.
Hey man,
Relax, nigga. Relax.
it's squeaking at you, nigga. I can't lie.
Niggas better relax.
And I wouldn't allow another grown man to squeak at me, but that's crazy.
The more you niggas do that, the more the crazier I'm gonna do your GOAT Kenny Omega on Monday. I swear to God.
Stuart Boo.
Yo, my name is my name, bro. Like,
I never watched The Wire, by the way.
My name is my name. Okay.
I just Googled it. Chi-Town Spurs, $5. Breaking Bad was the best / worst thing to happen to Giancarlo Esposito. Dude has so much range and just gets typecast now.
Bro,
I still need to finish Breaking Bad too.
In school days, this nigga is like a fucking he's like, I don't know how to explain what he is, but he's just this fucking like preppy, bougie black dude. In Do the Right Thing, he's a b-boy, and he's all like, "Hey, yo, Mook, what's going on, Mook? What's happening, brother?" And you know, he was so many things in so many different movies, and now he's just Gus Fring in everything he does. He was Gus Fring in fucking Star Wars. Like, what the hell?
I never realized it was him that was like, "You just stepped on my brand new Air Max," or was it Air Jordan?
My brand new Air Jordans. He said, "Who told you to go on this side of the street, to go on my block?" And he's doing all that shit.
I gotta watch Do the Right Thing again. I haven't seen it since I was a kid, but that movie was like traumatizing for me the first time.
It did the ending did traumatize me. I'll play it.
Traumatized the fuck out of me.
Yeah. That man said, "Man, go back to Boston or whatever. Go back to Massachusetts." He's like, I was born in Brooklyn. And he was like, yo, the funniest thing about Do the Right Thing, there's a character named Punchy. He has like 10 lines in the movie. 6 of the lines is Black Panther would whoop his ass. Like, he just says it over and over again, the random shit things. He's like, "Fuck him up! Black Panther would whoop his ass." Okay, he's holding the fucking comic book in his hand. But there you go. Thank you, Chi-Town.
All right. Somebody said that should be a self-made watch along.
Yeah. We'll do it.
Oh, Chi-Town Spurs said it.
Yeah. Before we do that, we're gonna watch Training Day, and we're gonna watch that really terrible fucking Ice Cube.
Yes.
Yo, Ibu, I have a question. Is Tyrese and you still doing your universe mode tonight?
Yeah, tonight, folks, in Self-Made. Thanks for pointing that out, Chris. I will be in the Discord tonight, hanging out and talking with Tyrese Halliburton. And folks, you could join us and talk with Tyrese too. He will be setting up his universe mode for WWE 2K, and I promised him that I would help him with making the rosters and the cards and things of that nature. So tonight, I'll be in the Discord with Tyrese, and we'll get into that. That should be really, really cool, really interesting. And again, folks, if you're in the Discord and you join, you can be right there, right up close and on the action. We're gonna be hanging out with Tyrese playing the game. What time? I would say roughly you could expect about 12:30.
God damn, nigga!
I get all you want from me.
Well, no, I didn't expect Tyrese.
Yo, Rob, Clipson said you didn't read the super chat.
Oh no, we didn't read the second part. We read the first part. No, we read the whole thing. I'm pretty sure we read the whole thing.
What was the super chat?
Because remember at the end it called me cute, and I was like, "Yo, we need a ticket."
Oh yeah, we did read the whole thing.
Yeah, no, we did. Unless there was another one. I'd find it. To challenge the Sun 2003, $4.99. Random, but do you guys remember Code Lyoko had a great theme with a weird ending? I remember it has a great theme, but I still do watch that show.
Bad theme,
never caught it.
Bad show.
Oh, bro, you're so fucking woke. Like, yo, what is good?
Talking to a nigga that likes the fucking 80s fucking Ninja Turtles and shit.
I'm
Okay,
about to say, bro, like get the fuck out of
okay,
my face, bro. Holy fuck!
okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry it didn't have some fucking singer from the '80s on it. My bad, bro. I'm sorry it's
But
not
it's
New Jack
okay
Swing.
to be
I'm sorry it's not a
Mr.
fucking New
Teens.
Jack Swing theme. Oh
They're
my god!
heroes
Like
in a half shell
somebody,
and
holy
that
somebody,
green.
we got to get this
When
guy
the
out of here.
evil shredder attacks, them turtle boys don't gonna
Yo,
move.
my nigga, you're not 50, bro. You're not 50, bro. You're not. You're just not. You're not 50. You might act like it, but you're not 50. Oh yeah, I can't. Oh god. Zoomers, bro. Never mind. I'm not going to expose you. Mr. Flu.
So
What's up with Israel? Shout out to her.
she was legitimately stuck in Iraq earlier. Not stuck. She was there, and then she couldn't leave the country because of like the shit that was going on in the Middle East. But she's doing good, man. She's enjoying her life, and she's kind of just moved on from the wrestling space, which I mean, good for her. But yeah, she's doing good, bro. She deleted her Twitter and she's just moved on with life, which I can't lie with you. If I wasn't making money off this shit, I probably would have done too. You know what I mean? But she's doing good. She's in good spirits and she's doing well in life. So shout out to Isra. Yeah, she was stuck in Iraq. She was stuck in Iraq. It was like a legitimately like dangerous situation, like at one point. But she's doing okay. What's up?
You could answer this probably, Ibu. Is New Japan Starrcade 1991 worth watching top to bottom?
Yeah, if you're referring to the Dome show that New Japan did with WCW, I like that show. It's not full with a million great matches, but it's just a really fascinating watch. Sting has a fun match with Great Muta on that show. My guy, shut the fuck up. There's a tremendous Hiroshi Hase and Kensuke Sasaki versus Steiner Brothers. Are you serious, bro? You serious, bro?
I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. Go ahead.
And the main event, Tatsumi Fujinami and Ric Flair. It's good stuff. So
I like it.
it's a good show. It's a good show.
Yeah, one good match you named, but I'll take it for it.
Fuck my hand.
Not Josh Toffee, $4.99. Y'all think we getting double champ Dom this weekend?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh,
But
my
what
God,
championship he's going after?
The AAA championship. I can't lie, Chris. That AAA show look kind of swaggy, but I can't catch.
Wait, what? He's facing Vikingo?
It's Vikingo, Dragon Lee, Grande, and Dom in a four-way. And in
Grande is winning that, buddy.
And in the undercard, El Mesias, the former Mil Muertes from Lucha Underground, is taking out Elio del Dr. Wagner Jr. The Garzas are facing Psycho Khan and Pagano in a street fight. The Judgment Day are facing Nino Hamburguesa, Lola Vice, and Mr. Iguana.
Somebody made. I'm trying to look for the graphic with all the matches. Okay, I found it.
Yo, that Wagner Jr. hype done died down. Something crazy, huh?
Well, that's because Triple A is bad. So
why didn't he just go to WWE? Like, I mean, he's a part of WWE now, anyways.
Well, he wanted to.
Because they wanted that nigga mask, bro.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why can't I open? Oh, some fucking video.
I mean, niggas got mad at me when I fucking drafted him. So
no, he's an awesome wrestler. So yeah, I'll tell you what. I will watch that show. I'll watch that AAA show. It looks interesting.
This is the card.
Yeah.
So it's
I would say 3 of these matches are definitely going to be good, and then I don't really know about the other 2. But
the 4-way, the Garzas, Pagano, and Psycho Clown, El Mesias versus Wagner Jr., Lola, Iguana, and Hamburguesa versus the Judgment Day, and Yuvia and Natalia, and I don't know, I forgot who this third lady is for the women's title, I think.
Wait, whatever Lizard, I'm reading them in the chat, bro. I'm not saying this is going to be fucking Wrestle Kingdom 10, bro. I'm just saying, like, I looked at it and said, oh, this looks like a stupid, fun little show I could watch on Saturday. It's free on YouTube, so it's like, why the fuck not?
Yeah, all I know is this. You better not be slandering AAA, and I find out you tweeting about Marigold on your account. T-Man, $2. Is Iyo the best in-ring woman in WWE's history? No. No.
She might be, bro.
You know, Aja Khan wrestles for WWE, right?
Yeah, but like, if we just do WWE history only, Asha's WWE matches are awesome, but there's like fucking like 4 of them, bro.
And they're all better than every single one of Io's best.
Yo, T-Man, thank you so much for the super chat that you sent in good faith. What I would say is that there's a decent chance of that.
I was a good first too.
To challenge the Sun 2003, that was a great off battle in court last night. I heard y'all did a category called Ibu's playlist. What was that about?
No, we didn't. It was called Unk Music, and people was like, just call it Ibu's playlist. But we kept it as Unk Music.
I'm crying. Anyways.
Speaking of Rob,
shit.
are you gonna duck me again
Yeah,
tonight?
Rob's been running from
bro.
the fucking
It's because all his music taste is and be a young boy and drag. That's all his music taste is.
It's really first of all it's really not, and second of all it's better than that concrete eating, brick throwing music y'all got going on in New York. Anyways,
That's true.
mind you, I could expose New York music right now, but I'm not gonna expose it. But anyways, but bro, I'm not ducking shit, bro. I'm not ducking.
I've been doing
shit,
tonight,
bro.
nigga, before Hallie and Ibu do their thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
Right in
nigga.
front of you, nigga.
Yeah, yo, Chris, you see how shook he getting now, right?
He's always like this. Shook
Yo,
ass
he
nigga.
starts pooping himself, bro.
Hot poo.
All right, bro.
Best out of 5,
we'll
10 rounds, nigga.
Yo, I'm crying.
Wait.
Yo, a video of this girl doing a TikTok dance popped up on my fucking feed. And
Keep throwing that shit.
the quote was light skin, fat ass, and glasses. 0% chance she's a good woman. I'm crying.
You're real disrespectful right now. Oh, I went up the corner, ate a piece of brick, then I went around the corner. Fuck, I'm talking to me.
Yeah,
I don't care, nigga. I don't give a fuck, bro. Chewing on concrete. Now I'm drinking on glass. I don't give
That's
a fuck,
gas,
bro. Get away
nigga.
from
That's
me.
gas.
Get
With
away from me, bro.
a hard boom bap, beat and a fucking like
Boom,
chipmunks.
boom, 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 boom. Like, shut up, nigga.
You're
Stop
talking
talking
about
to me.
West. Damn, you talking shit about West Side Gun? I don't know.
That was a good impression. Chewing on the concrete.
Nah, but fuck, bro. Like, holy the fuck, what the
I saw
fuck?
the rock
Sonic.
to a tree.
Sonic $2. This is what happens when you stop quote unquote reviewing Raw.
Hey man, we're doing our thing. I think this has been a great show. I think this has been our best podcast on Tuesdays in a minute.
Hey man.
But someone somewhere is like, I wanted them to review. I wanted them to give me their thoughts on
God, bruh. Hey man, blame TKO, bro. Don't blame us.
I wanted them to give me their thoughts on
Not gonna lie, bro. We stopped reviewing Raw like months ago, so I don't know why like
bro.
niggas would be tripping anyway.
Yo, Chris, so many niggas got mad at me when I announced this show. I'm like, bro, it's not. This is the same show we've been fucking doing every Tuesday for like fucking months, bro. Niggas are
Like almost a year, bro.
but can we ask about Raw? Yes, bro. You can ask about whatever the fuck you want, bro. Like, is this
Yeah, bro,
any different than any of our shows? We hang out, we talk, and sometimes we'll occasionally say Iyo Sky is fire, and then we continue doing.
He's not though, but yeah.
Shut the fuck. Okay.
Chris, so you forgot James Ellsworth is better than Muto and Chono also. True. Datibu?
Love Dogs Avery. Cole announcing NXT was a beast. I don't know what you're talking. If you're talking about the game show,
He's talking about the game show. He's talking about the
Cole
game
was
show,
terrible on there.
bro.
He's pretty
Because
good.
Cole was just stopped caring about the shit that was going on and start playing Fruit Ninja Slice because he was like, yo, this is like, why am I doing this? The Challenge the Sun, $199. The 03 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles theme and show better than the 80s TMNT.
The show is better. It's
Hey,
the
man.
best Ninja Turtle show. The theme isn't better, but it is good.
The 2012 theme is better than.
Yes, sir. Oh,
Here we
Boomer
go with the mean
mad.
dude,
Boomer,
dudes.
Boomer mad. Boomer kind of quiet now. Maybe NBA Youngboy song. There's a one that came out like 5 years ago, and they finally like put it out like in the last 2 years. It's called Nurse. It's a really good song. That song's fire. Love Dogs Avery, $199. Oh, brother. And what y'all got in Texas, nigga? Big X the plug. Stop fucking talking to me. Love Dogs
Beyonce?
Avery, $199. Doesn't count. She's from Alabama. 199.
What?
He hated Matt Striker.
Matt Striker. What
Oh,
is Matt Striker canceled? Did he do anything bad before I say what I want to say?
yeah, yes.
Okay, never
Actually,
mind.
he did
Never
he did
mind.
get fucked. He did
Never
get
mind.
fucked.
Last year,
He was he.
I was gonna say
Oh,
last
go
year,
ahead.
well, this nigga was just like, man, Matt Riddle good, man.
What?
Yeah, and then the girl from that one AEW show was like, "Yo, didn't you like assault me?"
Oh
And like he
no.
was, yeah. So like, bro, but like, all the fucking announcers hated that nigga, bro. You go back and watch like old Rumbles, and like he's like saying some dork shit like the internet's gonna love this one, and Michael Cole's just like, "Yo, shut up, you fucking dork!" Like, holy fuck. So yeah, they all hated that nigga. Even Todd Grisham was like, "Yo, this nigga was horrible." But that's the last of the super chats.
All right, so Rob, throw up some of the match recommendation lists. I want to
All
quickly
right,
spotlight
let
some.
me put these two pictures up. Yeah.
All right. So here's the deal, folks. We watched a lot of wrestling last week in the Discord, and if you were in the Discord, it was a great time. And even if you're not in the Discord, we're just going to spotlight some of these awesome wrestling matches. And
I'm gonna get the one from last Thursday up first.
sure. And if you are a member of the Discord, it's on our archives, so you can go and watch it. But so Thursday we watched Rey Mysterio versus Hoovy from ECW Extreme Bash 1996. We watched CZW Take One 2001. This is an indie tag. We watched Prince Puma versus Pentagon Jr. versus Mil Muertes, CM Punk John Cena from 2013, Danielson and Roddy Strong versus the Bucks, Omega and Ibushi, and then we watched the Robbie Lawler Rory McDonald fight from UFC. Chris, which match here stands out as one you'd like to spotlight and talk about?
Let me see. Robbie versus Rory was really good because it was the first ever uh UFC uh match rep we had,
Yes.
and it's like one of the best undercard fights of all time
Mm-hmm.
with Robbie Lawler and Rory McDonald, where they were just some people call it the greatest fight in UFC history. I'm not on that level because it wasn't for no belt,
Mm.
and I like a little more substance. But it was really good. They were just throwing bombs. Some people that's like some people's favorite style of everyday, just throwing fucking haymakers. And it was a nice juxtaposition of just all the wrestling we watched that night. But the Cage of Death was really, really good too. That was probably my favorite match.
Oh, we'll talk about that when we get
Oh,
to next week here.
Punk versus Cena. I used to have a crazy hipster take about this match. I used to say it was like overrated.
Me too. Yeah, it's
But
pretty fucking great. It's
I
pretty.
only used to say that just because people say it's like the greatest WWE match of all time, and people think it's better than Cena versus Punk at Money in the Bank, and it's like, all right, bro,
It's not the
y'all
best.
doing too much.
It's not the best Fed match ever, but it probably if some like I get why people say it's the best Raw match. It's pretty phenomenal. Like watching it back, and I said this to Rob, like John Cena really was that dude once upon a time. Like once upon a time, he really was an ex wrestler.
Once upon a time.
And watching him and CM Punk, it's just crazy, like the chemistry they have. They're not conventional wrestlers in their style, but they have great instincts for wrestling, and they know how to work. They know how to work the crowd. They know how to work with each other. That match was fucking badass. The one I want to talk about is Ray and Hoovy, because everybody talks about the Ray and Psychosis stuff because it's pivotal to like just the artistic shift of wrestling, and they went everywhere with that match. They went to Japan, Mexico, the United States. But I don't think the Hoovy match with Ray is that below Ray and I'll say this low key. I think the best Ray Psychosis match is actually like a year after their famous series. I think the best Psychosis Ray match is from Great American Bash '96, and so that's a level above all the other ones. However, I think Ray and Hoovy, the one we watched in ECW, that 2 out of 3 falls one where they went outside, that's about as good as the Psychosis matches in my opinion. And I think it's a lot of fun. It's so hard to convey this to people that have seen everything now. But in '96, watching these guys do the lucha libre that they were doing and the fucking flips to the outside, the moonsaults into the crowd, and then going outside and doing ranas off cars, like that was fucking mind blowing. So I love that. And I do want to also spotlight that CZW tag match was fucking incredible. Where it's just a bunch of Puerto Rican dudes, Puerto Rican ex-cons doing fucking ranas and brain busters and power bombs and shooting star presses. I thought that match was incredible, honestly. One of my favorite matches we've seen in the match tracks. Rob, what stands out to you from this lineup?
Obviously, I didn't remember Danielson and Roddy being versus the Bucks being as violent as it actually was, but that
They
match
beat
was
the
like
shit out of them.
way more violent than I remember. They beat there was like sections of the match where they were beating the fuck out of the Bucks and we're not getting, and the Bucks were, it seemed like the Bucks were just getting no offense in. And like that match was insane, and the way that the crowd gave the Roddy and Danielson, especially in the crowd, gave them respect afterwards was really cool. But obviously, the one that probably stood out to me the most was probably Punk versus Cena. I remember it being really good, but I remember it being great. It's not my personal best Raw match of all time. That would be him and Shawn in England, but this one is a very close second if I would have to make a quick split decision. So, yeah.
There you go. Let's look at the next list because we watched more matches on Saturday. Chris rage baited me during the main event that we were watching on this night, but this, folks, we watched the Armageddon 06 ladder match that we spoke about earlier. We watched Kota Ibushi and Katsuyori Shibata, their G1 match in 2015. That was good stuff. We watched another Cage of Death, which was incredible, and by incredible I mean we watched a bunch of like drugged out white boys doing crazy shit to each other. It was really funny. Kenny Omega Christian Cage was fun on rewatch. I'll be honest, it didn't make a strong impression on me on rewatch, but like at the time watching this in the premiere Rampage, like, it was special. So that's just one of those things where like time just kind of flies and you just see certain things differently. Hogan Shawn Michaels, I had the same reaction I've always had, which is this match is funny as fuck. And Takayama Sasaki was just badass, dude. Two bad motherfuckers in a period of New Japan where Inoki had his dick out for bad motherfuckers, and Sasaki lost to Takayama, which made me upset. And I thought it was a sick match. Chris, what stuck out to you?
Oh, Takayama beat the fuck out of Sasaki.
Made me mad. Chris, what stood out to you from this lineup?
Takayama versus Sasaki is really good just because Takayama's the greatest of all time. And he beat the fuck out of Sasaki, and he won while not being signed to New Japan.
Which is crazy. Which is just fucking crazy. Rob, what stood out to you from this lineup?
Bro, my personal favorite. Yeah, I love the CZW Cage of Deaths, bro. I'm sorry, I just love.
They're just fire,
bro. Like it's just, you know what it is, bro. I always used to look down on CZW because like the clips I've seen them doing crazy shit like weed whackers and shit like that. I used to be like, yo, this is like just like garbage. Like, what is this? Like, what the fuck is this, bro? Like, what is this? But now, like looking back and going back and watching some of these Cage of Deaths, bro, like the shit that they were doing in these matches was like kind of ahead of its time, bro. Because now you got all these untrained niggas that don't really know what the fuck they're doing, trying to recreate the magic, and it's pretty terrible and it's really bad, and they should all stop before they accidentally kill themselves on air. But like the shit these niggas were doing was like it bro, even I can even say Necro Butcher was like decent in the match, and I don't like Necro Butcher pretty really at all. I think he's terrible, and he's like one of the worst wrestlers of all time. But even he was like decent in the match, bro. And in a setting like this, I don't think we've ever watched a bad Cage of Death match in the WrestlePeers. I'm not the WrestlePeers in the SelfMade Discord, and like I want to see more, bro. Recommend more Cage of Deaths. Obviously, like pre 2010. I mean, well, they got like some of the guys like Swerve in there. Somebody said there's a Swerve one where he goes insane. I would love to see that one, but like we need more Cage of Deaths, definitely. So that's my personal favorite. Second favorite match on this list, the ladder match, and I'm at third, probably Hogan and Shawn, just because of like the first time I ever watched that match, I never understood why Shawn was bumping like that. But then learning the backstory of it, like I didn't learn it from Ibu obviously. I've watched videos on it. But like learning the backstory of it and everything is just like, yo, Shawn is like a dickhead in a good way. He turned the clock back like 10 years just for that one match.
Yeah, and look, we always see that we always say that Shawn Michaels is like a political shark, but Hogan out politics these guys. He's like the god of being a politicker. So he won out again. He got only one match when Shawn wanted a trilogy. He got Shawn Michaels to turn heel when he didn't want to be a heel. And Shawn basically retaliated by overselling in the match. Hilariously, the match somehow isn't bad. Like it's actually pretty decent. But that was a good time. I want to pull up the Muto matches that we watched. There was an NWA Power Hour match that Rob didn't get to catch, but it was phenomenal. It was absolutely tremendous.
Good for y'all, man. Y'all talking about Muda.
What happened?
No, he dipped.
Wait, Chris,
He said y'all talking about Muda. We out of here.
is he still in the stream yard? Because we still have the big announcement to make.
Oh no, he's not. Fuck. Can this thing?
You should text Chris that like we're still going to make the big announcement, so you should probably want to be there for that. But that Power Hour tag was tremendous. We also watched, Rob, you missed it, but we rewatched Vader versus Keiji Muto from the G1 of 1991. A huge win for Keiji Muto in his ascent up the ladder of New Japan Pro Wrestling. The people in Sumo Hall were throwing their seat cushions in the air. It was an incredible match. On rewatch, it's better than I remember. We watched the Steiners versus Keiji Muto and Hiroshi Hase. That had suplexes and blood and slams. Fucking awesome match. Ric Flair versus Keiji Muto takes a couple minutes to get going because Ric Flair in 95 is just kind of a weird wrestler. But once it gets going, it's pretty fucking good, honestly. And I remember you liking that one. We were with Joe Holbert on that. And folks, if you have any interest, in the Discord, in the archives, is my watch along of all these matches with Joe Holbert. And Joe provides great commentary. So that was fun. We watched Great Muta versus Genichiro Tenryu in War, and that was just a bloody fight. We watched Muto versus Toshiaki Kawada. That was really great from All Japan in 03. And then we also watched fucking Keiji Muto versus Bob Sapp, which is a great time. Did any of the Muto matches that you caught, Rob, stand out to you?
Obviously him and Flair. I love him and Flair. So like their dynamic is so cool, and I love Ric Flair so much, bro. Like, the people don't as a wrestler, like he's a great talent, bro. Like people don't understand how much like he means to the game as a talent. And then the Bob Sapp and Muto match, man. Yo, I remember the first time me and Ibu ever watched that match, and I was like, yo, I was kind of like like I was like, yo, this is about to be some bullshit. Like, what is this? And then Bob Sapp came out to the theme that he came out to. I think it was Madonna, right? He just comes out to the Madonna song, and he's just dancing all over the stage. Then he goes in the ring, and he's not obviously Bob Sapp is like a former football player for a current MMA star at the time, so he's not gonna be like the most fluid professional wrestler in the world. But like the way he presents himself as a monster in that match, I feel like that's what got him over in Japan. I mean, he was gonna get over in Japan anyway. He was a tall black guy, so he's gonna get over in Japan in the first place. But the way he presents himself in like Japanese wrestling, with the entrance and the clothes he wears and the straight up bruiser style that he just wrestles in, and in his matches, I think that's why I love the Muta and Bob Sapp match so much. So fantastic shit.
Bob Sapp rocks. Bob Sapp fucking rocks.
Yo, the way he pulls him up for the powerbomb, takes the mist, and then sells the mist for a second, but then like just no sells it after the match and just starts dancing. Like, it's so fun.
You guys need to watch that match if you haven't. And I promise, self-maders, we will do a Bob Sapp night. And so with that, folks, we're going to do one more plug before I do the big announcement. Here's the deal. The SelfMade Discord. Guys, follow at SelfMade PW. In the bio, there's in our bio, there's a link to our Discord. And there's 3 tiers. There's 4 tiers, sorry. There's the $5 tier, which gives you access to all of our archived content that we've ever done from the beginning. It gives you access to anything going on in the Discord, including our watch-alongs or live events, our movie watch-alongs, our activities, our aux battles, everything in between. If you're $10 tier, you can recommend matches for us to watch. If you're $20 tier, you get microphone access to be with us. And if you're in the $100 Paragon tier, which only a select few people are, you can choose long, full-scale events for us to make content for with you guys. And so that could be a pay-per-view, it could be a movie, it could be whatever you want. It is a long-form thing. We will watch it and create content out of it. But
make sure right before the announcement you tweet out that we're about to make the announcement. By the way,
I think I already did. Let me double check. Sorry, let me just.
There we go. Yeah, you just did. I don't know why it didn't show up on my feed.
All right, let me plug that into Discord before. Let me see if I want to get a little bit of a viewership bump here. Before we do this, though, Chat, who would you guys like as our moderator for this battle? Curious. All right. I plugged it in the Discord. Let's open up this YouTube. And Rob, I'm ready when you are.
All right,
Folks,
guys.
it's
Let's
time
do this.
for the big announcement.
All right, let's do this.
Folks, I do not come to you with my usual energy, excitement, or enthusiasm, but instead, I come to you with trepidation. I come to you with a full awareness of the gravity that awaits us all. Every great fight, there's a third man in that ring. And I'm not talking about Seth Rollins. Whether it be Herb Dean, Charles Robinson, Mills Lane, Tommy Young, Steve Mazzagatti, or even Aubrey Edwards, there is always an official between two titans as they go to war. It is with caution and it is with fear that I announce that I have been elected to serve that role on August 18th. Iyo, Ibu, Omega, Punk. Straight down the middle, Joey Bing Bong. I'll try my best, as will our two competitors, but only one can come out the victor. Goat case, who wins?
My God.
Let's get
Oh my God.
Rob,
Oh my God.
flex bomb. We need a flex bomb.
Oh
We need
my
a flex bomb.
God.
Folks, we will post the official version of that video on our Twitter with the music. You didn't want to risk the copyright strikes, so you got the no music version. There's a version of this video with music in the background that is so fucking epic, and we will be posting that unedited promo on our SelfMade Twitter shortly. But what an announcement! What an announcement! What a promo! Incredible,
My
absolutely
God.
incredible. Chris, how you feeling about Joe Holbert being elected as the judge of this fight?
I mean, you asked me, this is the best man for the job. That's in the business, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Hopefully,
Absolutely.
he doesn't hold me. Hopefully, he doesn't screw me over.
Hopefully, Ayo slips him for cash, man.
How you feeling about the announcement, Rob?
Oh man, this is epic, man. This is epic. A fight this big, a battle this big could only be moderated and refereed by one man. And that man is Joe Holbert. So
All right, I'm getting a phone call. Rob, take the remaining super chats.
we have one left. We
Well,
have
I have
one
a
left.
question, Rob. What are we gonna do in the undercard of this Pacquiao versus Mayweather type card?
Well, we don't really disagree on a lot of things.
Yeah, we gotta find something.
But we gotta find at least something that we disagree on that we could debate about on this show. So I would say let's let the self-made chat decide, but that's what got me fucked the last time. So GT versus Super. I don't like GT or Super, so I can't debate that. I think both of them are pretty bad. Naruto LOL. we don't want to get into that, bro. We don't
I
want to get into
mean,
that.
we do disagree a lot on Naruto, but I mean, I don't know if niggas
No,
want to hear a fucking Naruto versus Sasuke debate.
Wait, what are we talking about?
well,
We're
me
trying to
and
figure out what me and him are gonna fucking argue about, but
You
we
guys
don't
should
know.
do a video game debate, or maybe not. You,
Oh,
in general, I want to do a video game debate of some kind at some point. But you guys can debate whatever you want. Were there any suggestions made or?
Oh no, we're
Might be
looking
good
in
ones.
the chat right now. It said GT versus Super, and I said I don't know because I hate both. So we could do like they said Naruto, but we do disagree a lot on Naruto. That is true. Um, let's see,
Go for
Briscoes
this
versus the
one.
Bucks. Briscoes versus the Bucks. That's very interesting because both of them do have a goat case. Both of them do have a goat case.
Naruto versus One Piece. I like Naruto more than One Piece, so that's
Ew.
not gonna work.
Ew.
What do you mean ill? I mean, I like both, but I prefer Naruto.
You
He
skipped
doesn't.
all.
He doesn't like.
I
He doesn't
skipped
like
fucking
1,500
whole
episode
cake.
schlop.
You niggas skipped arcs, bro.
He's upset that you don't like 1,000 episode schlop. It's okay.
All right, bro.
Why WWE PG era was good, yo. I'm not gonna debate. I'm not gonna defend PG era on a major show. That's just like not good content.
Anyways,
Even though I love, but no, we could probably either do we could do Briscoes versus the Bucks. I think I can make a pretty good case for the Briscoes.
I feel like you don't want a redundant debate on the same show, though.
Yeah, I'd rather be
Yeah.
something
Very different,
maybe not wrestling related.
right? So we'll figure it out.
Okay, we'll figure it out. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out, guys. If you have any remaining super chats you want to get them in now. Get them in now before we sign off here. So I'll give you guys an opportunity to do that.
This is a good one. This is a good one. I like this one before we get
This
into the
is
super chat.
hilarious.
More irreparable damage of the video game industry: Fortnite or 2K and Madden.
Right.
Mm.
Filthy Slimes 499. Do you guys think the 2013 Punk Cena match is a better match? Is better than the Cena HBK WrestleMania 23 rematch? No, I don't.
I have never seen the Shawn Michaels Raw match.
That was one of my first wrestling memories because I told y'all I think my first one that I remember watching live was Cena and Shawn at Mania 23 and that whole show. So that match, I watched that match live. So I could, yeah. But yeah, that's the end of the super chats. So
All right, folks. We'll give you guys the formal announcement with the graphic later. But here are some of the matches that we will be watching on Thursday. Mascarita Dorada versus Demas. So it's little Mascarita Dorada in an independent match. We will also be watching. Let's look at this. We will also be watching Okada versus Naito from the 2016. Oh no, I thought it was G1. No, this is from New Japan Invasion Attack 2016. I think this is when Naito wins the belt. I think. So we'll be watching that. You can look forward to that. Also, we'll be watching. Do I want to pull the trigger on? Do I want to let my gun blow on this? I might hold off on that.
no, wait. What's the match? Or drop it? Just go ahead. Go ahead.
Because I was gonna. Here's the thing. I kind of want to save this because this is a big one. I think I'm gonna save this one.
Okay.
Nevertheless, folks, we will be watching also on this Match Rex. Jeff Hart. Nah, let's not do that one. I'm looking at this. I'm like doing this in real time. I'm deciding the lineup here. All right. We're doing the Okada match. We'll do Mascarita Dorada versus Demas. We'll do Kurt Angle Undertaker. We have a Zandig Nick Gage match from 05. We'll do that one. Jinsei Shinzaki versus Hayato Fujita, which is considered the greatest Michinoku Pro singles match in the modern era. We'll watch that one. And then we'll probably do Usos Profits. And then let's see here. I'll give Chris a collection of matches to choose from here out of this next one.
Yeah.
All right, Christopher Bread. You can choose here. And again, I try to ration off certain matches for different streams. So we'll do this. Chris, you choose between Chris. Walter versus Will Ospreay from what show is this? Defiant in 2018. You choose between that. You choose between Suri and Mayu Iwatani versus Chihiro Hashimoto and Veni.
For sure.
Come on, man. Satoshi Kojima versus Genichiro Tenryu. Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Suwama. Or let's see here what else you could choose from. We have what else we got here? Juice Robinson and Kenny Omega from the 2017 G1.
Only two matches really stuck out to me, and that's the G1 match and Walter versus Ospreay.
Pick, brother.
I'll go Walter versus Ospreay just because,
All right.
we've got a lot of G1 matches recommended.
Yeah. All right, we'll do it. So folks, you can look forward to that Thursday, but tonight I'll be in the Discord with Tyrese Halliburton, and we'll be helping him with his universe mode. And again,
before that, me and Rob will have an ox battle where I will beat the fuck out of him.
yes, sir.
I'm not gonna, bro. I listen to a lot of music, bro, so I'm not gonna sell.
I think someone asked a question about the $10 tier. Let me look up and see what that said. Duke said for the $10 tier is 1 rec per month, right? Yes. Again, someone should recommend Roman Big Show. If you do, I'll put it on the Thursday lineup. If you recommend Roman versus Big Show. But there you go, folks. This has been an awesome stream. Next Monday, Ibu versus AO on the SelfMade channel. It'll be during the usual worldwide time slot, but on the SelfMade channel. And Joe Holbert will be the middleman, the referee, the official, the enforcer. So you can look forward to that. I appreciate you guys. This has been a great stream. Guys, give us your feedback, man. I know, again, a lot of people, I guess, were reasonably concerned about this show. Like, oh my God, are we not going to? A lot of people were worried that this was going to be very different than the Russell Pierce Raw review, and they were worried it was going to be just totally different and so on and so forth. So if you're happy with how this turned out, we'd love some feedback in the live chat right now, but also feedback in the comments afterwards. I'll be reading your comments and questions and concerns. I really tried to stress to people yesterday that if you liked what we did on Tuesdays on this channel, it fundamentally will not be that much different. And to me, this hasn't felt really that much different than what we do on Tuesdays normally, in my opinion, in my personal opinion. And again, it's not like we restricted people from asking WWE or Raw questions. People still ask them. But I hope you guys enjoyed the show.
Les, please. I've a little please.
Yo, I want to watch a Ric Flair Ron Garvin match. The matches are fucking awesome.
Oh my God, their matches are god.
Every time I ask y'all to recommend Ric Flair, y'all niggas like go to the wrong Ric Flair shit. Niggas recommended Harley Race Ric Flair. Nigga, I want to watch him fight.
Y'all recommend me World Championship Wrestling Ric Flair. Like, holy fuck.
Like, nigga, I want to see him fight Tenryu. I want to see him fight Rick Morton. I want to see him fight Sting. Terry Funk, shit like that. Anyways, go fuck yourself, Rob. For Chris, for Rob,
fuck?
I am Ibu, and this was episode 1 of SelfMade Overtime. Please like the video. Read Wheezy's comment in the chat, by the way. Please.
If you recommended a match, you can't just recommend another in the same thread.
Yeah. Or if you want to replace what you recommended, you can do that. If we didn't already get to it. If we didn't get to your match and want to replace it, you can do that. But you can't do 2 in a month. Nevertheless, folks, I'm Ibu. That was Chris. That was Rob. This was SelfMade Overtime episode 1. Please like the video. When the video is fully put up, leave a comment. Give us your opinions on the show. And we'll catch you guys next time. We'll see you next week. Goodbye.